Next on EdVentures 305, helping teens avoid a harmful habit. How Miami-Dade County Public Schools are cracking down on vaping.
The students absolutely love the fact that they get to share the track with Formula E.
Start your engines. How our students are on the fast track to the future, building their own electric cars. And soaking up the sun. The hands-on learning these solar panels are providing for students in STEM. Welcome to EdVentures 305. Your weekly ticket to the amazing educational journeys happening right here in Miami-Dade County, from pre-K to college and beyond. I'm Alex Rivero. This week, we're at Dr. Rolando Espinosa K-8 Center, or DRE for short, and big things are on the way as DRE launches Dural's first K-8 magnet program, focusing on communications. Get ready to be inspired. This is EdVentures 305. Teen vaping has become a growing concern in recent years. Not only are the tobacco products highly addictive, but the nicotine in them can impact attention, mood, and impulse control. That's why Miami-Dade County Public Schools is expanding its efforts to keep vapes off school grounds with a little help from technology.
Vaping has been somewhat of a problem in the past few years, but the implementation of these detectors, they are a very good preventative measure, and we were super excited to have them implemented because it creates a lot more comfortable environment for students as a whole.
So when one of these detectors goes off, we get notifications and we're able to send security to those restrooms right away to try to see what's going on. So they put in another program that actually got cameras right outside the restrooms to record as soon as those vape detectors go off, so we can kind of see who was in and out of those restrooms during the time where the vape went off.
We began with the implementation of 9 pilot schools. We were very happy with the results that we obtained from that pilot. Therefore, the decision was made to expand this to all senior high schools for a total of 65 high schools in our district.
I was actually surprised based on the number of notifications we've been getting from the vape sensors in the bathroom, because you have to be 21 in order to have these vapes, and none of these kids are going to be 21 years old. One
of my close friends back in middle school, she started going down the wrong path and she started vaping, and I kind of had to distance myself from her. And
I believe that this vape detector program is working. I'm hopeful that we can build on it, perhaps get more detectors in other places throughout the school, and try to explain to these students that, listen, this is a time for you to be learning. This is a time for you to be involved in the school community. It's not the time to be, doing these harmful things.
These vaping devices contain a lot of chemicals. Some do contain high level of nicotine, which are associated with cardiovascular diseases, risk to developing cancer.
I can't tell you what to do with your own body, but just know that there are consequences. Even if you don't think that anything's going to happen, it's going to catch up to you eventually.
So today is the grand reveal of our new innovation space. This is our formerly known as our media center. But we call it innovation space now because it gives students the opportunity to think beyond what they currently see, to be creative, to come up with new ideas. This space will be a hub for academic enrichment, but also allowing our students to have an opportunity to engage in other activities such as coding, robotics, and just thinking and creative design. It means the world to me, right? Because it's an additional space that we have in the building that we can now allow for our students to engage the space and add to their academic success and growth.
The College Football Playoff Foundation and the Orange Bowl have teamed up to provide 18 media center makeovers across Miami-Dade County Public Schools. And so this is the first media center makeover that we're doing for this district. We're just really excited to see how the teachers use this space, how the students learn and grow in this space, and to kind of just see how this space helps the school blossom.
The Orange Bowl committee came to us and asked us if we would be interested in sponsoring the development of new media centers across South Florida. And I thought that was a great opportunity for us to be supportive. It's absolutely part of our framework is to initiate opportunities where we can empower young kids to excel.
I feel very excited, very happy about the new media center. It feels like there's more space. There's a lot of fun programs. I just feel very proud of the school, especially of our principal. He's a very good principal. He takes care of everybody and makes sure that everybody is having a good time and enjoying school and getting the education we're supposed to get.
It's really important that media centers are really designed to make sure that you empower this young generation to think of the impossible and to explore and to believe that anything is possible.
Brownsville Middle School is on the precipice of a historic transformation. Our hopes for the future is to continue to provide our students with not only what they should get in terms of math, social studies, science, and ELA, but in terms of those extended learning opportunities, extracurricular activities, right? That design, that coding. When we talk about innovative spaces, we talk about giving our students the ability to think beyond the box and think outside of the box and extend their thinking, whereas they can now apply it to what they want to do in terms of where they're going in the future.
With building the car, it was almost like we had step-by-step instructions. This is my first race.
The students absolutely love the fact that they get to share the track with Formula E.
From as far up as Pensacola to as far south as right here in Homestead, Florida Power and Light has sponsored 25 high school teams to participate in Electrathon.
The FPL came over and said, hey, we want to give you guys a car, and we want to have to race it at the Homestead Speedway.
We were given the body, but we had to dress it. Then you have to get all the panels, cut them into the correct pieces.
They got the chance to use all the rivet guns and shear the metal and do all the bending.
These are fully battery-powered cars, which means they're accessible for our teams, but the most important thing is it's providing hands-on STEM learning for our students.
The tires, we had to go through them, do them again, take them all out, go through them, do them again. That was the hardest part. But together with the girls who did it and Kobe, we sat down and we were like, okay, let's read this manual. We figured out how to do it.
A lot of females aren't in this field. There's not a lot of us and we want to make a difference in showing it. It's hard to explain, but I've learned a lot.
It's a great opportunity to work with not only people like me, males, and see females really dominate the STEM field.
So just awesome skills that they were able to use that maybe they might not ever get if we didn't have this program. So it sort of awoke our whole team to the value of getting them more involved, and it's paid off.
There's still a yellow flag, Mia. There's still a yellow flag right now.
2 times instead of 3, you went too far, yeah.
We are at Ben Shepard Elementary School. It is one of our STEM magnet schools here, Miami-Dade County Public School. Today we were able to witness 4th and 5th graders trying their hand at coding.
The students are working on code.org, and today specifically we are working on the hour of code.
Basically you have to code so you could get the diamond.
It goes from very beginning, like basic 2nd graders can start working on it, and it teaches them more with pictures, and then it works their way up and getting a little bit more difficult with words.
When we think about coding, we may think specifically about robots or coding a website, but when we think about this day and age and what we have at our fingertips, from the phones, from the machines that we use at the grocery stores, everything requires coding.
We know that there are a lot of high demand jobs that require coding, and we like to expose our students to things that get them thinking about what they want to do in the future.
Some people create their own games, some people create like little videos of coding, and I think it's really fun, and I want to be able to learn more about it. Well, I'm still on the lessons. I'm not doing my game yet.
We know that when kids love what they're learning in school, they're excited about coming to school. Students that come to Ben Shepard want to stay in Ben Shepard. They don't want to transfer out. We're actually in our application window. So families that are looking for a program for August of 2025 are invited to apply to Ben Shepard for the STEM programming or any of our 119 schools district-wide.
Center for You is not just simply academics. We strongly believe in creating the whole child. We live STEM on a daily basis. This is what we are. Our curriculum and instruction demonstrate an interdisciplinary approach to STEM instruction. This canopy that we have, it's a great project that FBR has collaborated with us.
This partnership with MAST at FIU is very unique in that this is the only solar canopy of its kind at a Miami-Dade school and a public school at that allows the students to really understand the benefits of solar energy firsthand.
Our students monitor the energy production from the solar panels and the energy consumption from our building. It gives students a hands-on, the experience of an actual STEM project in our community.
FPL is proud to provide STEM tools that help our workforce of tomorrow and our community's future leaders.
What better school to be able to share a project?
Coming up, go long! Football isn't just for boys anymore. How we're meeting a growing interest among female athletes. Plus, don't miss our Teacher of the Week, celebrating innovation in education.
Miami-Dade County Public Schools is your best choice. Our school communities thrive with unity and diversity. Safety is our top priority, ensuring a secure learning environment for every child. We're not just close to home, we're close to the future. Choose academic excellence and innovation. Choose Miami-Dade County Public Schools, your best choice.
A chemistry teacher at Miami Senior High has mastered the formula for student success. Dr. Eric Cook isn't just leaving a lasting impression on his students, but making a name for himself around the world.
I started my career here at Miami Senior High School 37 years ago.
At Miami Senior High School, chemistry isn't just studied, it's experienced. With Dr. Eric Hook, who shows his students science is all around them.
I love teaching science. I like to people understand the concepts of it. I get my students to enjoy something that is very, very difficult, and they're very successful. So I give them the tools so they can actually go on to be what they want to be.
I remember talking to Dr. Hook at that moment, and I was like, Dr. Hook, I don't know if I
And his impact spans generations, with former students coming back to teach at their alma mater and follow in Dr. Hook's footsteps.
The fact that he was there when I graduated high school, Hook went to my law school graduation to support me. Hook was at my wedding. So he's just been an adult that we respect and we value. And I say we because my husband was also his student. So someone that I could share all the big moments in my life with.
My lawyer was my student, my doctor was my student, my dentist was my student, and no matter where I go, I see them. And I'm just so thrilled when I see that they're very successful. And they tell me that I did have a part in it.
Dr. Hook's unique approach is also what made him a finalist for the UNESCO Prize for Teacher Development, a global recognition of educators who go beyond the classroom.
Having 50 teachers from all over the world with different circumstances, but they all have the same aspirations. How can I help our students? So that to me was incredible.
And just 2 years before being recognized on a global level, Dr. Hook was actually inducted into the National Teachers Hall of Fame.
I feel like it's less of a rinse and repeat. It's more of I actually feel like I'm learning the subject and I don't just have to process a bunch of information and then forget it to learn the next piece of information later.
So what's next for Dr. Hook? More students to inspire, more minds to ignite, and more futures to help shape. Because for him, teaching isn't a job, it's a calling.
I would hope that I make a difference. That's my goal. Again, I teach chemistry, but it's so much more than that.
Flag is for girls, and I say that and I mean that because boys have all these other sports. Boys can do all these other sports, even though girls can too, but I say flag is mostly for girls because we've taken this sport.
It feels amazing. It feels great to be part of not only the history of flag football, especially for Miami-Dade, but just in general and helping the sport grow.
I think
flag is a female sport, and it's something that a lot of the people in the flag community are starting to realize that the girls and the youth is the change right now for flag football.
I see other steps being taken to grow female athletic sports, and I think that as long as we continue to invest in it, we're going to reap the benefits, not just in our school district, but in society as well, because we're helping to make tomorrow's next great person.
For me, it gives me an edge, personally. It gives me an edge to be like, oh, you don't think you believe in me? That's okay. I'll show you different.
The one thing I'll say to parents that put their girls in flag football is why not? Why not give the girls that opportunity to go out there and do something different?
I'll take it right to the top from a school standpoint. Truthfully, any student, and studies show this, male or female student athlete that participates in sports are more likely to have higher GPAs, to be involved in more social clubs, graduation rates, college entrance. All of these things are small components in a very big thing, but sports provide that.
It's an outlet for me to express myself in ways that I find trouble doing it. Whether it's I'm upset, I just need to play football. Whether it's I'm happy, I need to play football. It's a way to express myself. It's like I say flag football is honestly an extension of myself.
Still ahead, quiet on set. A Miami news anchor first discovered a love for journalism while working for his high school newspaper. See how that passion propelled him to the anchor desk in this week's Alumni 305. Plus, proving public school sports can compete with the best of them. The swim team celebrating success on a state level.
As chief of the Miami-Dade Schools Police Department, I want to remind everyone that safety is our top priority, and it takes all of us working together to protect our schools. When something doesn't feel right, don't stay silent. Say something. Fortify Florida is an anonymous reporting tool available to all student, staff, and community members. Whether it's a threat, suspicious activity, or something that just doesn't sit right, no matter how big or small, you can report it anytime, from anywhere. Your tip could prevent harm, protect a classmate, or even save lives. This is just one more way we're using technology to enhance school safety and ensure that every member of our school community has a voice. Remember, if you see something, say something. And with Fortify Florida, you can do it instantly and anonymously. Stay safe, stay alert, we've got your back. And we're all in this together.
Chris Anderson has paved an impressive path for himself in the TV news business, eventually becoming the face of the morning news for the local NBC station. And it's all thanks to his first introduction to journalism in the halls of Miami Central Senior High School.
Pretty cool miniature golf course right on board. We are on.
I'm a Miami-Dade County Public School lifer. I started when it was Dade County Public Schools, right before we had the Miami hyphen. I started at Miami Shores Elementary School, and from kindergarten up through 5th grade, and then 6th through 8th I went to Horace Mann Middle School, and then 9th through 12th I'm a Rocket, Miami Central Senior High School.
You improvise.
Yeah, you ad-lib.
We sat in these classrooms. You can see the eyes and the body language shift as they spoke to Chris, and as they understood that they too have the opportunity to reach their goals, their dreams, and their aspirations.
You use your opportunities and your experiences as a building block to open up other doors.
The experience was very great, especially knowing that it's someone that came from Miami Central. It was actually a great honor to know, like, okay, this is how far we can make it. Especially now that I'm graduating, I can see, like, okay, these are my next steps after graduation.
It gives me confidence. It gives me full opportunity to continue my path as a cameraman. He gave me some advice, mainly don't give up.
While I was at Miami Central Senior High School, I took my first journalism courses for a couple of years, writing for the school newspaper. And it really opened my eyes to the career path into journalism.
There is journalism everywhere. Everywhere you go, you are going to experience, whether it's making some type of news, a story, or whether for the newspaper or for the magazines, and especially for TV and radio.
The hardest part was leaving, moving away. I grew up here in South Florida, born and raised, and it came time to start my career, and I had to pack up everything I had and move away. There are going to be roadblocks. There's hurdles along the way. You may have to pick up and move across the country. And that's where you have to decide, is this something that I'm passionate about? I'm a product of, my brother's a product of, my friends and family are products of, and I just see so many wonderful things coming out of the public school system that I love to share those stories and tell those stories and be a part of just the fabric of Miami-Dade County Public Schools.
So today we got our state's ring ceremony. Our team brought home the state championship for the first time. And also after this, we have our signing day for 4 of the seniors, including me. So the competition is always hectic. We go against the people up north in Sarasota. And the training was very good, very competitive. We all trained pretty much together as a team, and we really believed in us. And yeah, it worked out, and we won the state championship this year.
It always goes to the private schools, and you know, like for this, like for us to have this this win under our belt, we're all like very excited.
It marks the first time that G. Holmes Braddock Senior High School has brought home a state championship. It was amazing, you know, to be able to go up to Ocala to watch my son. Couldn't be any prouder. Under the leadership of Coach Katia Garcia, I'm 100% positive that this swim team program will continue to move and propel in a positive direction, and there's good things to come in the future.
It's legendary. People don't realize how difficult and the amount of work that entails. They get to know each other, they swim together, so they develop this chemistry that is very much needed for a state championship. It was heartwarming. It was emotional. I'm just so proud of them.
You know, I'm very proud of my teammates, because this year they did put in the work, and you could tell in their races and stuff. And when they came out, they were like crying, and it was like a very emotional thing for us.
It really means a lot that on my final year, on my final goodbye, that we ended it on such a good note.
Up next, why we're here at DRE K-8 Center. Learn more about the new magnet program coming to the Doral area in this week's School Spotlight.
Good job, yes.
Then it's going to be your turn.
The VPK program is for all children that turns 4 on or before September 1st of that school year.
Did this story have 3 little pigs that build houses?
What parents can expect when they send their students to the VPK program is loving, caring, and nurturing staff.
90% of the brain is developed by the age of 5 years old. So students that participate in quality early childhood programs perform much better. They have those early language and literacy skills, those early numeracy skills.
You're doing an awesome job.
Our program gives them a little glimpse of what it might be in kindergarten, still with that developmentally appropriate playtime for them, and just getting them excited about school and not nervous when they enter the big buildings.
We have VPK in over 210 of our schools in the district. That's all over our district, so there's plenty to choose from. Parents are able to go online to the Dade School's website, and it will take them straight to the application.
I've been to other grade levels. They're awesome. They're great, but VPK, I love the VPK program.
March, 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 march.
Welcome back. We're here at Dr. Rolando Espinosa K-8 Center, where they're launching a brand new magnet program this school year. It's called DRECOM, and while it's perfect for students interested in the communication field, you won't believe how many career paths that these lessons can lead to.
Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance.
I don't have children of my own, but I consider this school and my kids and the kids that have been through DRE already, they're already at the high school, like part of me. Like I've had students tell me, it's like, oh, where's Mr. Mato? He's kind of like my stepdad.
My relationship with my principal is really good. I've known him since I was a little kid, because I used to go to another school and he was a vice principal there. And then he moved to principal here and I came here.
I make the effort to make sure that I'm at arrivals, at dismissal, I go to the cafeteria, I'll do the transitions in the upper academy. You know, making that eye contact, talking to a student. If you say the kid's name, you know, the student gets very excited because they're like, wow, Mr. Mato knows who I am.
It's amazing because he's so interactive, he's nice, he's friendly. If you ask him for something, he's always there for you. He's trying to be interactive with the students, so he's trying to make them feel involved in the school.
We're very excited to be the first Cade and Doral to be a magnet school. And we are officially DRACOM, that we're becoming a magnet school for communications.
So the communication aspect broadens so many different areas. So you're looking at communication through writing, communication through speaking, communication through advertising, communication through broadcasting. It's so wide. How would we not want to take this in and give our students more?
Communications is so much more than just broadcast journalism. If you're a teacher, and we have all our teachers here, they're basically the star of their show with their own, live studio audience. So they have to present on a daily basis. So there's all these careers that have nothing to do with communications in the more traditional sense, but it plays such an important role for them in any career they do.
What I'm learning in journalism is like basically what I want to do in the future, because we're learning how to take pictures and use our cameras right now. So I could use that in the future if I want to take pictures like pro players and stuff like that.
Doral has a lot of networks. So we have Telemundo, Univision, Doral Journal. They are constantly wanting to be part of our school culture, and we have embraced that. Come do a school site visit. We'll give you a tour. You can meet with me. You can meet with our teachers. You can see how the program is right now and what our expectations are. We can show you what we have to offer and what we will offer you.
What an amazing job they're doing at giving our students the world. And remember, if you'd like your school, your programs, or your partners highlighted, make sure to tell us about it. Just email stories@dadeschools.net with the details. You can also submit a suggestion on who you think should be our next Teacher of the Week. See you next week on EdVentures 305.